Hey everyone, how are you? So we're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. Just waiting for some more folk to come into the room. So I'll get started at 6 minutes. So please check the timestamp in the description box. I'm trying to gather some photos, but my thing is hating on me right now. As always, I'm late. The world is your runway. Who are some queens that we really like? And we're back. Hi, Dion. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. The world is your runway. I guess I got the most important looks. Huh? I guess we got the most important looks. No, there's so many more important looks. How are you guys? How is everything going? And back. And back. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to figure out. And just watching Untucked. Oh, good. You know what I find myself? Untucked with All Stars, Queen of All Queens, was so much better than the Untucks that I'm watching right now. I don't know. I just feel like when it's less girls and it's a different, I really just enjoy the All Stars format so much that I'm having a hard time kind of acclimating to what we are being given right now. Does that make sense? Oh, I think it's going to let me send it. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Got 6 more pictures coming your way. Great, 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 great. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. The world is your runway. Okay, the last one I have is Sasha Colby, but I do have those. Okay, did send me sugar and spice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do I have the one of what's her face? Jax really thought that she was doing something, and the truth is like, Mama, you was not. You know what I'm saying? You was not, Mama. you weren't. You wasn't. Okay, it wasn't being done. Everywhere you go. Ooh, also the biggest upset to me was Aura on yesterday's episode. Child, I said, "Oh, that's what we're doing." We're pretending that Aura should still be in the show because I would disagree wholeheartedly. Is there anybody's outfit that's super important that we see? We don't know, but thank you so much for being here, Amsterdam. We do not know. Is there anybody's outfit that you're like, girl, we need to show that outfit? Whose outfit did you think that was? Because like I right now, except for one, there's only one that I'm like, yeah, and I kind of have to eat cake. Okay, we're almost at our time. Let's just get my everything prepped. We've got 10 seconds to go. Oof, I'm kind of cold. You know what it is? I took off my air. My heating. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated. Welcome to my recap of 90 Day, Love After, Love is Blind, Married at First, Seeking Sister Wife. No, RuPaul's Drag Race season 15, episodes 4 and 5, because I missed last week's episode. Y'all, I was ill. And as much as I love having this kind of conversation with y'all, I wasn't able to do it. I had to only put up my heavy hitting videos last week, and that was Love After Lockup. So that's why that's the only one you got. And I had to let go of this one because I was not, my tummy was rumbly and my heady was hurting. Okay. I couldn't do it. So we're here now. And I've got some pics because, you know, this show requires the girls have pics. So very forgettable. This show requires pictures. So I had to get some pictures downloaded. So let's start off with episode 4, which was Snatch Game. Where is my notes? Did I not take notes? Or just going off the top, going off the cuff? Oh, okay. Let's figure this out. RuPaul? No. Ooh, no. Where are my notes? Shared? Nope. Done with that. On my iPhone? Nope. Done with that. Notes. This is so rude. We're doing it off the cuff. I guess I didn't take notes. Maybe I was too ill. Okay, so last episode was Snatch Game. They surprised us with an early Snatch Game, right? Okay. And in that early Snatch Game, let me give you a little bit of a tease. There were 2 different groups because they had so many girls trying to go through it. And Marsha was great enough to put it up on her Instagram. So I was able to snag a picture of it. And so in the first group, we've got Lux Lalore, whatever, as Amanda Lepore. We've got Marsha as Tim Gunn, and we've got Anitra as Georgina, some chef, famous chef, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's sister, Georgina, and I don't know if this is the character that she just made up or if that's a real person, but it was funny. It was funny. She didn't win. She was safe, but I'm like, listen, we need to do what we can to keep Anitra in the show, right? Because better walk that effing duck. I can't wait for her to lip sync for her life because it's going to be magical. Okay, so in the first round, Tim Gunn did well. I believe in the first round, it was also Sugar and Spice. No. Okay, on the top, I have to remember in my visuals, it was Tim Gunn, it was Amanda Lepore, it was Saucy Santana, and it was who was on the edge? Who was on the edge? Don't remember. Then at the bottom, we had was it Rosie O'Donnell? No, she was in the second one. You know who it was? It was Sugar, and Sugar was Trisha Paytas. And then it was Tan Mom. That was Amethyst, which I didn't know who that was, but Amethyst did a great job. And then it was Spice, who was playing Miley Cyrus. But Spice keeps on doing this thing where she's like, and I really think that she's too young to have like something to be stuck in it. Like me, like when I dance, I do very specific movements to begin with, right? And I can't break myself of it. But Spice is too young to be doing the same like thing over and over again. Okay, the next to Spice was, I think it was Aura, because Aura played um someone did Bretman Rock or whatever, right? That person, Bretman, he's an Instagram or a YouTuber, and I can't remember who else was next to them. It was, I don't know. So then it was, oh no, it was Georgia. It was what's her face. So then it was in the next group, it was, I know here are the winners. Mistress did a really good job as Rosie O'Donnell. Then we had Lucy did a really good job as Joan Rivers. Really good job. And then we had S Titties did the Virgin Mother Mary, which was terrible. I was really shocked that she wasn't in the bottom for that hot mess. And I think that's all I can remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. It really just was the Rosie O'Donnell show and the Joan Rivers show. I mean, it truly, truly was. So they go through and do the Snatch game. Bretman Rock did the worst. Oh, you know who did good? It was Jax. Jax was the Mona Lisa, and I thought that she needed to give some, like, it's good. It's so good when the queens take notice of like what other people have done. It's like if you can't do a good impersonation, pick something or an entity or someone that doesn't have a personality you're supposed to emulate and just create one. Jax was the Mona Lisa, and it was actually quite brilliant. Quite brilliant. I have to give that to her. And then that week's runway was like Beautiful Nightmare, and I thought that they all missed. It was all of it was bad. I don't know why I thought it was so bad. It's a gender bend Gordon Ramsay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay. I keep expecting something extra for a design challenge, being that every season has it. And to this day, we still have people that have never sewn. Yeah, it's like it's horrible. It is really horrible. Even if she did a Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana switch, would have been even better. Oh my god. Like, yes, I can't even agree with you more. And it's so funny because Mistress did a really bad like New York accent when she was doing Rosie O'Donnell, and she completely missed the joke about like the Eden joke. Where was that a joke? No. That's a different thing in my mind. I thought I wanted her to do like an Eden joke, which is a movie that Rosie O'Donnell was in where she was in like dominatrix clothing. I thought that would have been fun. But yeah, it wasn't the best because there was a lot of annoying people. Esthetes is just in there yelling. She was being the Virgin Mary and she wasn't even hitting like good jokes with it. And it was like, that was a good one to do, but flush it out, mama. Flush it out. It was bad. Tan Mom, who was Amethyst, did a good job at trying to like deal being between Sugar and Spice. It was Sugar and Spice were so bad. Like, listen, I love Trisha Paytas. Don't tell anyone I freaking said that. If anyone finds out, I'll know who did it, and you guys suck. Okay, but this is how you do Trisha. What? Oh my god, guys. So, yeah. I was really like, because I really like him and he was like really like the chicken nuggets and I really like French fries. And so I was with my mom and we went to the store and then we did you talk 5 million miles an hour, right? And you don't do glam Trisha. Okay. Glam Trisha is in front of the camera almost as much as non-glam Trisha. And if Spice did a costume change and changed the type of Miley Cyrus that she did, why didn't Sugar do it? Sugar's next look should have been not glam Trisha, where she's like in front of the camera with like frizzy blonde hair, pulled up in a ponytail, and every other moment she's like, and she's crying. There are so many crying Trisha Paytas YouTube videos. And she could have been like, kisses for my fishes. I mean, there is just so much she could have done with Trisha. It's like the first time the iconic Trisha troll of YouTube is on RuPaul's Drag Race, and the queen who does her does not even do her right. There are so many Trisha isms, so many Trish. Oh my god. Was he saying like so much could have been done. It was just such a miss. I really was like, you needed to go home because it was so bad. The truth is that Aura did a bad job too. So honestly, I truly thought that Aura and S15 needed to be in the bottom. Sugar and Spice did a bad job, but not as bad as Aura. I'm gonna be honest with you. Aura should have been 100% in the bottom. And the only thing that saved Aura, the only thing that saved her from not going out was this dress, y'all. This is what saved her. This is what saved her. Okay? Because this dress was so beautiful that in the front it's just all like black velvet, and then she turns around and you see that this actually was a beautiful nightmare. The only thing is that I wish her hair were different. Is the color, honestly, the color of her hair is not the same color red as in the design here, so it looked off. But this is what saved her from being in the bottom, to be honest. Can we be honest? That is what fucking saved her. So the beautiful nightmare looks, I've got a couple of them here. I've got Lux, because Lux actually put it up on YouTube, so I was able to snap a picture of it. And I didn't like it, but whatever, they love her. Beautiful nightmare was these twins, and I was like, this is not a beautiful nightmare, you guys. Like this, you guys completely missed the mark with this. If you were gonna do like an Annabelle like look, I mean, Spice is the one who looks a little bit more like it, but I didn't like the other one. Here is what here is what Irene Dubois would have done had she been there, and that would have been a beautiful nightmare. Absolutely. This is more on line of a beautiful nightmare. She would have been the Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. And then we've got Amethyst's beautiful nightmare, which I was like, okay. And then we've got Homegirl. This is her beautiful nightmare. Mistress looking like the Wicked Witch of the West. If I'm being honest, if we are being honest, looking like the Witch of the West. Another beautiful nightmare that we had was Sasha Colby's, and I thought hers was maybe the best, right? Robin had a full witch theme, which I just was like, Robin, girl, you can do better than this. Like, you can, you can do better. Really? This is what you gave us? Okay, girl. And then another one that was really bad was this girl. Like, I'm sorry, Marsha. This is your beautiful nightmare? Marsha really let me down. And they keep trying to read her because she keeps coming with the most simple drag that just does not work on this stage. And I get it. It would work in a bar, 100%. But when you're on a national stage for drag, I think unfortunately you have to amp up your drag so that it reads drag on this national platform. Okay, what are the girls saying? The girls are saying dress and makeup from Aura saved her 100%. The twins disappointed me. You ain't wrong. The twins disappointed me in the Snatch game. I was rooting for them. I mean, I really was. Like, the Trisha Paytas was so bad, y'all. It was so bad, and Trisha's she's so easy to do because there's so many things like just like she could have just been out there eating. She could have fully done a mukbang and then just been like I mean, it's just so much she could have done. I'm just mad. Just like so mad at how bad it was. She didn't even try to go high in her voice. Trisha has a high voice. Oh my god, you guys. Like something. She just did her regular voice. It was really annoying. Anyways, so the twins went against each other. They went into it and they untucked, telling everybody that they were gonna leave together. Like, if one of us goes, then both of us goes. And I was like, have you not seen this show? You do not come on this show and then tell everybody that you really don't want to be here. Like, that's what happened with Princess Poppy. Like, there are tons of girls who want to be here, and you get there and the pressure is getting wasa. It's too much for you. And then you tell everybody that. Like, don't tell anyone that. Nobody wants to hear that. So then we had Mistress in the top, Marsha in the top, and I keep wanting to call her Dolly. It's Lucy, because she did such a good Dolly impersonation. Lucy ended up winning because they knew Joan Rivers, and they said that she would have been very proud of her. And the bottom three were, was it as titties? I know it was Sugar and Spice, but I can't remember who the third bottom three was, who it was. If you guys remember, let me know. Anyways, so Sugar goes home, and Spice stays. And the next day, she's having a hard day. Even like when they're de-dressing, when they're de-dragging, she actually says, like, that's not fair that Sugar went home when she shouldn't have been in the bottom. There was somebody who was worse than her. And she didn't want to call the names out. And Mistress was on the side, like, go on ahead and say the names. Things. If you're going to read a bitch, read them. And I felt the same way. I was like gonna say it, but she ended up not saying it because like she's too young to like get that smoke. She doesn't know, like she does not know how to handle that kind of drama. She should have said to Aura's face, like, you've been mediocre this whole time. I mean, her and Robin, like Aura and Robin have been, and Malaysia too, have been safe the entire time. And at this point, it's too many queens. Like, I just want them to go. Just go now. Like, go, I'm done with you. So then let's move on to the next episode. So next episode, did I finish giving you guys everybody? Oh yeah, Jax. This was not Jax's look. Like Jax fully puts on Instagram what she would have done now that she's off the show to elevate her look. I don't feel like this was her look. I don't remember it being this, but this don't look like her look. None at all. Okay, now this next one I was really very excited for. First they had the reading challenge, and Lucy won the reading challenge, which I was like, good for you, bitch. Yes, win the challenge. They had to do an unconventional challenge, but I mean, not unconventional. It was a design challenge. They did a design challenge where three of the most popular guests had their own like little color palette that they needed to work with. And so you had Carson Kressley, whose was like a leather and a horse theme and like plaid. And then we had a Palm Springs one, which was Ross Matthews. And then we had like a Jersey Girl, which was like leopard print and gold and purple and stuff like that. And that was supposed to be Michelle Visage's space. So none of the girls are like running around trying to like kill each other for the materials. They each have like a stage set up with their themes, and they go into it and they like rip apart the couch and they rip apart the pillows and the drapery in order to get their fabrics, right? Now at this point, Malaysia doesn't sew, Aura doesn't sew. Okay. Malaysia's on the same team with Malaysia's on the team. Oh, she's on the team with Sasha Colby. She's on the team with Marsha. She's on the team with two other forgettable people. Then we've got the team that has the Carson Kressley room. And this is the one with leather and everything. And this one is Anitra. This one is Robin. This one is Jax. This one is Esthetes. And one other person that's forgettable. And then we have the room that is for, did I do them all? Oh no, Michelle. So Michelle's is that leopard print and the zebra print and gold and purple. So we've got Lux, we've got Amethyst, we've got Aura, we've got two other people that I can't remember who. Oh no, we've got Mistress, and I think that's it. I mean, there's one more, but obviously I've forgotten. So let's go over these looks. So they have to sew this thing, and honestly, Anitra did a good job. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm rooting for her, and she was in the middle. She was safe, and I was just like, why wasn't she at the top? But then Robin was at the top for her look, and I was like, okay. I wasn't standing Robin's look. I mean, the whole thing was rather cohesive, but I just wasn't standing it. And then who was at the bottom was Jax. Now, Jax has reimagined this look, honey, because this is not the look that went down the runway. Okay, I did steal this from Instagram. She changed the top and made it a little less bunchy. And also, she doesn't have an ugly ass mullet on. She got some big hair. And it's like, look at her makeup. It looks so much better. So Jax has obviously like grown a lot since being on this show. She's decided to get some hair that's actually worth our time. And I thought it looked good, but she was in the bottom with this look, not with this exact look, right? She obviously judged it up for the people. And for some reason, Malaysia was in the top with this look. And everyone's like, oh, it looks so well made. And I was like, it did not. I just think that it popped on her skin. It popped because she was giving off very much church lady. But this is the room that Ross Matthew was in. Now, Marsha was also in this room, and this was Marsha's look. And then Sasha Colby was in the room, and this was also Sasha Colby's look. So, I mean, it was very cohesive. It looked really, really good together. So, I was happy for them in that respect. Then we had, I didn't have any pictures from them, but Amethyst ended up being in the bottom because her look was absolute like trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was T-Rash, 100%. Unadulterated, not filtered trash. It was bad. And Aura's was horrible. Horrible. I don't know why Aura was not in the bottom. It should have been Amethyst and did I finish watching it? Because Amethyst went home, but who did she? Oh, she danced against Estides. So then they put Estides in the bottom because she did a lot. But I'm like, the fact is that if she had more time, she would have done it well. So this is why this frustrates me, because if I were judging, I wouldn't be judging on how finished something was. I would be judging how you design something and put it together, because we all can't be Trinity the Tuck with the way that we design and sew, right? To be able to design something and then to sew it very quickly are two different skill sets. But I didn't think that Jax nor Estes deserved to be in the bottom because their ideas were a little bit more lofty. Honestly, the other two girls, no shade to Nisha and Robin, in their group, while they had like details in their clothing too, they did very simple things. Like Anitra had on like a basically like a thong and a belt wrapped around her. Now, no shade, it was great, and I didn't think she should be in the bottom. But I'm saying when you think about how much layers and pieces that Jax and Estides tried to put into their look and the details that they tried to do, they just didn't have the time. I would give them an A for effort. Whereas you let Spice and Aura not be in the bottom because they had a more finished look, but it was hot glued and like the skimpiest thing you could put together. So it's like, would you fault someone for doing many layers and trying to have a fully realized piece, but just didn't have enough time to fit it to perfection, versus someone who has like, two strings and a piece around their waist, and because it fits them, because they hot glued it on their body, like or it didn't fall apart while they're on stage, it just didn't make any sense to me. So I don't know. Jax is giving boy, and I hate it. I think there's something with the way Jax paints that chin. I mean, that jaw is just like, the jaw is jawing. And also, who is Robin? Exactly. Exactly. I think the Filipino one, this is all right. Yeah. At the bottom. At the bottom. Bottom. And I don't know why they're being allowed to like skate through with nonsense. Now, I'm going to continue to eat my foot. I'm going to continue to be wrong because this was actually Stuntina. Okay. This was stunning. This was Stunderella. Okay. This was giving. The girls were giving. Okay. It gave. It ate. We lived our life. Yeah. Like we did what we had to do. I mean, it was worth our time. It was valid. It was great. My aunt keeps on calling me, y'all. I need to answer her. Anyways. So I'll take it back, but I'm just not impressed. And she's doing so well. And I don't know why I'm so bothered by this little one, this little woodland creature nosed individual. That's what I'm saying. I did too. I thought it was interesting. I really did. So Marsha. Where was she in this one? Oh yeah, she's doing well. I think she's doing a little bit better. She's doing not as good as she thinks she's doing. And let me tell you, Mistress is interested in putting that bitch in her place at every moment. Like she's interested in stomping out all of Marsha's dreams of grandeur, which I'm kind of here for. I'm like, Marsha, just chill. Like, we know you're good. We feel it. It's just that I think she's being attacked. I feel attacked. I think she feels attacked by them because they don't necessarily respect her drag as much as she would like for them to respect her drag. So I guess, who else is there that I'm ready to go? Did I show all the pictures that I have? Let's see. I had this picture, showed you. I had this picture, showed you. I had this picture, showed you. This picture, showed you. Oh, I didn't show you Mistress's. I thought Mistress's look was really good too. I don't think she deserved to win, but the fact that she like did all these patterns and like had these fake ass boobies in the space too, like the girl can sew. She really can sew. And I was like, yes. So this is the beautiful nightmare from Malaysia, but this is not what went down the runway, child. I love that they're reimagining what they would do now that they have a little bit more time on their hands, but this is not what went down the runway, sis. Let's see who else is there. I already showed you this. But anyways, so I think that's it. Anything else that we have to key about? These episodes feel really short. Didn't there used to be a mini challenge and a maxi challenge? Is it because there's so many queens that it's just like an hour show? I remember Drag Race used to be like an hour and a half. Am I wrong? Used to be an hour and a half, and then Untucked was a half an hour. I mean, yeah, it was a half an hour. So it was like a 2-hour event. I mean, listen, Amethyst needed to go home because so that Ara and Robin and a few other folk can go home. You know what I'm saying? Like Amethyst kept being the scapegoat for who needed to be in the bottom when the truth is that Ara needs to go home. Now the truth is, not the second truth is that Ara is a lip sync assassin, I think. So I think that once Aura gets down to the bottom, she's going to beat whoever she's with. And I think she might end up staying there by default. Did you not feel like Janelle Monáe was a little pretentious? Didn't it feel a little put on? I don't know, it did for me. There must be some kind of football show on. People in my building are hollering. It was brought down from 60 Minutes to the show afterwards, Friends of WeHo. Oh my God. It's because of this. Everyone's like hating on the Friends of WeHo and whatnot. Like everyone's like mad that Todrick Hall is on it. And then like Brad Goreski from Canada's Drag Race is on it. And like, I can't watch it though. Like, I don't have the show enough. So like, who cares? You like that it's short? I guess maybe it's because it's a little bit of queens. Like it's a lot of queens. So they have to get through everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Janelle Monáe was a little bit like, I'm so glad that you've brought me here, darling. It's such an honor and a fabulous thing. Like, it was just like, okay, Janelle, like, maybe in some circles you're like still super popular, but like, I feel like the last album was, I'm not afraid, don't say about me. And I feel like they took out the Erica Badu, bit from that. They'd be like, ooh, she's serving face. On the ground. I love that song. People are mad that it took away from Drag Race. Yeah, I like a 90-minute show better. I just want more of the queens. I just want more of it. Why would they? I mean, like, I'm just trying to think, is Drag Race losing money? Like, why would they give it away? Or, I don't know, you guys watch and let me know. Is World of Wonder a producer on the Friends of WeHo or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because if World of Wonder, which is RuPaul's production company, is a producer of the Gays of WeHo, then like that would explain it. He probably wants to branch out into reality TV, and if he can get the same audience to watch this show, and I know he's a friend of Todrick. Ru and Todrick are friends, girl. They don't make them beats like they used to. They don't make them beats. They don't night like they used to. They don't night. You know what I'm saying? So it could be what's happening. You let me know. They don't make them beats like they used to. They don't make them beats. I love that song. Anyways, so that might be what's going on. And Todrick Hall has the controversy because nobody like him because they say he don't pay his people. But part of me is like, I have a hard time because Todrick Hall brought me so much joy in 2006. Like that Beauty and the Beast from YouTube brought me so much joy. I mean, there go Daquan. I don't know the words, but it's like there go Daquana with his braids like always. Like so great. She a bougie bitch. She a funny but a bougie bitch. A funny but a bougie bitch is bad. Bonjour. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Like, I have a hard time letting go of that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I think that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's a small, intimate group of us who watch Drag Race or who come to my channel to watch my review of Drag Race. And I thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you for Dress Your Age and Evelyn and Busola and Chris for being here today. Who else is here? Charlie, Choconut, Dion. Or Dione. Just kidding, Dion. Ramsterdam, thanks for being here. Oh my God. I accidentally pushed backspace. Sorry. You know who's missing from here today is it's a black woman with braids. I can't remember her name. She might have a fabulous hat on. This is funny. I have social anxiety. Let's keep it small. What was her name? It's 2 words, 2 names. It's first name and last name. I don't know. It's a black girl. We're missing her. She's not here today. Thank you so much for only for coming in here. You're absolutely welcome. I can't believe it just like kicked me out real quick. But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging around. Please join me next week when we talk about this. Also, if you guys are interested in 90 Day Fiancé the other way, a new season is starting tomorrow, and I'm absolutely going to be recapping that. We're back to 90 Day Fiancé on my channel. I'm so excited. So please join me if you can. Is her name April? I'm gonna feel Brittany. Is it Brittany? We're missing Brittany, I think. Girl, I don't know, but I do apologize and thank you so much. But your presence has been missed. And for those of you guys who are in the room, thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic day. Remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. It's like you can tell that I'm trying to take my fitness serious because I'm actually wearing my Apple Watch, which I never do. Bye.